All right, people of faith, let's take another walk. Let's continue on that last video of where we left off. And this is something that I want to include to the video of the previous video, which was, or which is, parents, you may not be, oh, in other words, and let me say it this way. You may not have always known what you know now. And for some, they said, I can't redo the past. Okay. One thing you can do is for the next generation after you. So, like if you have children and whatnot, you can teach them how to use their angels. You could teach them how to call upon the name of the Lord. No matter what situation they're in, if they know how to do both of those, then therefore, no matter if you may not be around them all the time, but you can keep them in perfect peace. That's something that may haven't been done for you. And that could be a decision of yours that you're going to let go because you wasn't protected and you're going to want what's best for your children or your child or so forth. So, and that could be the forgiveness that you need because you weren't protected. And then God can restore to you all what the thief has stolen from you. So, how do we do this with the children? How do we teach a child or introduce a child to Jesus even or even how to show them how to use their angels? Well, you can do it this way. Jesus, I ask that you protect me and ask for your Father through Jesus. I ask for your angels to protect me from all hurt, harm, or danger. You could do it that way, or you can every day you can not quote with them. You could read with them Psalms 91. Right? You could do it one or two ways. You could have your confession, which is Jesus, I ask that you cover my child, and with that, you got when you're saying that, you have the child to say that to as well. Jesus, I ask that you cover me. Jesus, I ask for your angels to be. I ask for the angels, my angels, or the angels to be around me and to protect me. You can say that with a child, or you can go ahead and read with your child Psalms 91. It's it's so much unforeseen. Look at this. There's so much unforeseen attacks. This is where how the enemy works. We say everything is physical. We say everything is flesh and blood, but the attacks is always coming when it's undetected. So how can you protect yourself from something that's undetected? You don't even know where it's coming from. This is what Psalms 91 is talking about. In the midst of the noonday, where you're protected from all the arrows, or you're protected from the destruction, or you're protected from the plague, it's because in the noonday, you are least likely to be aware of anything that's likely going to happen to you. We are expecting something to happen in the morning or the night. In the noonday, you are in the midst of in between. You're basically distracted by the morning, and you focus on the night. So you're basically gone. You're not really focused on the noonday that you can be attacked. You're caught up in whatever's going on through the course of the day, either the start of the day or walking towards the end of the day. So this is where this can be you could do it one or two ways with that. You can honestly read the Psalms 91 confession with your child, or you can teach your child by how to make that confession. Angels, protect me, or you can say, Jesus, I ask that you walk with me. So by any means, if your child is in school and they could get bullied and so forth, they can make that confession. The angels come just like that. How the angels work? They take on what's inside that person that's bothering them. How about that? And God works God doesn't work in the natural in terms of time and that density of that pace of speed. He works where we can't see. And the majority of our attacks comes when we don't see it coming. Because we're caught up in pride, arrogance, and so forth, or we're caught up in ignorance and we don't understand what we actually have. So I say that to say this. Parents, introduce your children to Jesus. Introduce your children to their angels. And let them have a protection that you may not have had. But at the same time, do that with them so God can restore to you everything that was stolen from you when you was left unprotected. With that being said, you are the blessing. My people of faith, let's be the blessing. Let's keep walking.